Guys, this is What If Deku Was Optimus Prime Part 3. So I left it off like he just defeated Bakugo and Ida, with Uraraka not doing much to help. I probably should upgrade this picture because someone said they want it to be this one. Yeah, picture upgrade complete. So he looks, yeah, he still has the whole old look for now. I'ma get to this look soon. So like he is preparing for the USJ. Like they told him that the USJ was gonna be kept in a few days. So he is now preparing for the USJ. And I'ma say like everyone went on the bus, but Deku just said, "Tell me the coordinations to the USJ. Tell me the coordinations to the USJ, and I will meet you there." And they give it to him, and he like transforms into a truck and drives there and park and wait on them. When they reached, Deku said, "What was taking you so long?" Yeah, when he says that, they said, "We didn't expect you to get here this fast." When they pulled the door, like everything is going as normal, and Shigaraki, I'ma say he didn't know about Deku like being there and how strong Deku is. So I'ma say like Aizawa jumps down and begin the battle, but Deku is like observing these quirks cause he finds the quirks fascinating. Then he decides like he's gonna help Aizawa. Like immediately after he jumps down, you hear a crack because remember he weighs the same amount he weighs when he's full size, because only thing he does is compress his body, nothing else changes. And when he fists a guy, it knocks him out like instantly until Shigaraki sees that and sends the normal to attack him. But I'm gonna say the normal is much more powerful in this one, and so is All Might. And when he hits Deku, Deku realized like this form was outdated, too weak. And this, I told you I'ma get to this form. He like body flickers and begin to change. And this form comes out, and this form is really cool. Thanks for like giving me the advice to make him look like this. Thanks. So I'ma say like he he just one shots the normal, like blowing out the normal out of this. So I'm just gonna rush through this. They didn't even need to get All Might. Like Shigaraki was talking about, that's unfair. Everyone kill him. Deku like pops out a cannon, immediately blowing them away with the cannon. They have serious injuries, but they are not dead. When he blows them away, like Aizawa said, where this sudden power came from Optimus Prime. And Deku and Optimus Prime, same person. Go back, watch part 1 if you don't understand. And Deku just said, "I remember my old form where I nearly killed my friend Bumblebee. I said I will never use this again, but I needed to draw on its power once again. And I am going to stay in this form." When he says that, like, as I would just said, okay. So after he one-shotted the normal, defeated the normal, the guy, yeah, Shigaraki, like, he believed that he just touched him and he, like, rust or fades turn into dust. When he touched Deku, like, nothing happened. And Deku looked straight. Like, he's much taller than Aizawa and everyone because he's like full size to go into this mode. And he looks down at Shigaraki and says, "What do you think What do you think you're doing? When he says that, Shigaraki says, impossible. You're supposed to be dust. Deku says, nice try. And when Deku goes to blast Shigaraki away, this wouldn't kill him, it would just make him unconscious. I'm gonna say, what's that guy, Tomura? No, I don't believe. The teleporting guy took him away and bring him back to the base. Like, Shigaraki, he was pissed because who wouldn't be pissed? You brought something that would defeat All Might, and All Might wasn't even the one who takes it down. It was someone you didn't even know. So I'm gonna say, like, they tell him that, like, the USJ is gonna happen in a few days, and they didn't even get the chance to, like, split up the students, so, like, that's covered. When he says the USJ is gonna happen in a few days, Deku, like, he just chills and read back into history and realize, like, the government, like, they forgot all about the Decepticons, Autobots, and everything. So when they forgot about that, like, Optimus Prime, he's like, if they forgot about it, they did it for a reason. I shouldn't be bringing up the past. When he says that, like, when the USJ begins, though, like, mind reading got, like, which competition was first? Yes, the running competition. Like, my guy Deku just transformed into the truck and raced. Like, he surpassed everyone, including Ida, because, and I'ma say, like, Shoto Todoroki tried to freeze him, but he just heat up and got in front of Shoto Todoroki. When it came to the zip line, he body flickered and jumped over it. The landmines, he drove straight through it. No harm. Like, everyone was shocked. This guy, like, he was a all-purpose. Like, he wasted no time. Like, he had no time for nothing. And when he did that, like, I'm gonna say, he reached there first, and Deku says, no one has to be on my team. I request to be on my own team. And they said no, even he has to follow against the rules. I'ma say, for this one he picked, let me come up with somebody. My guy just chose, like, Momo, Uraka, and let me see, Momo, Uraka, and Froppy. Like, he just said, get inside. When they do get inside, like, they just sit down, and Deku just, like, he parks up a lot the door. Obviously, some of them tried to get in, but that would just impossible, and they're just wasting their time. They ain't gonna get in. So that skipped through, and I'ma say, yeah, that is the sports festival. Sorry if I messed up something. And when it comes to the fighting, like, the guy who, like, if you talk, he takes over your mind. He tries that with Deku, but obviously that doesn't work. But when he goes into the mind of Optimus Prime, he encounters 6 different forms of Optimus Prime. The movies and Orion. That's, I'm gonna say, before Optimus Prime, so before Optimus. Yeah, he discovered before Optimus. And, like, this guy was shocked. They just kicked him out and he just walked out the room. He just walked out the stage and said, I give up. Everyone was shocked. They didn't know what happened. And when, I'm gonna say, like, no one, every time they try to go up against Deku, they just immediately surrenders until it comes to Bakugo. Like, Bakugo was be like, I ain't gonna surrender to you, Deku, you weakling. And then when he charged at Deku, like his explosion are like stronger now. They tried to build walls, but Deku smashed him down and said, "Let him come at me. Give me your best shot." When he hits Deku, like everything erupts. Like they think Deku was dead. This almost blew like everyone from the stands. They didn't know what to expect when the smoke cleared, but they just saw Deku and Bakugo. Bakugo had a broken arm. That's how much pressure he put on himself. And Deku said, "You may try again later, when you get a little bit stronger. You may excuse yourself." When Deku says that, like, he just goes out of the ring and showed it to her. Then, when he goes inside, like, Endeavor is like, convince my son to use his power. And this is like the final match. Convince my son to use his power. And then Deku says, "What kind of power?" I would say like he likes a good fight. Like this is Optimus Prime we're talking about. Like with in a world that has no robots, he likes a good fight. So he like teases Todoroki, and the whole time he was in this uniform, he teases Todoroki, and Todoroki like finally uses his fire and managed to scorch his painting a little bit, and Deku like, that was nothing for firepower. Then Deku flicks out a cannon and says, "Let me show you heat." When he fires it, like it creates a wall of fire, melting any ice that Todoroki tries to make, like instantly, and Deku would win, and Shigaraki would see this and said, "We must figure a way to kidnap that child." And I'm gonna say like he goes home and they teleport and grab him. And this is where I'm really gonna leave it off. Bye.